The woman bought a lot of things in the supermarket, but she doesn't have a cent. She pulled out 100 coupons. She didn't have to pay a penny for all kinds of discounts. Then she bought $500 worth of goods. The man in line behind were stunned. This woman relies on the loophole of the coupon. She and her friends set up the strongest coupon company in history. They made millions in half a year. They changed from housewives to rich women. And this film is actually based on real events. Her name is Connie. She's a housewife. The couple haven't had children for years, and her husband often goes on business. Their marriage already exists in name only, so collecting coupons became Connie's only pleasure. She collects newspapers and magazines from various places every day. Then she cut off the coupons on the top and matched them properly. Connie bought a room full of snacks with the least money. Her husband complains that she spends money carelessly, but Connie said, "Your living expenses are not enough to buy a bag of paper." Connie looked at the spoils of a wall with satisfaction. Then she took out a bag of cereal and ate it. It turned out to be overdue. She immediately sent a complaint email to the cereal company. As a result, the next day, she received a letter from the company and a cereal voucher. This is the usual method used by the company. A few coupons will settle the matter. So Connie began to search the supermarkets for expired food, write complaint letters to manufacturers. As expected, she received various coupons, but these coupons have a time limit. She can't finish it all by herself. Suddenly, there was a flash of inspiration. Connie found business opportunities. She found her best friend Joe. She told her about the plan. The value of the voucher is $20. If they can sell it at half price, then they can make a net profit of $10. And Joe is a famous person on internet. She often shares shopping strategies online. Then why not sell the coupons to others at half price? However, coupons obtained by complaints alone are not enough to support their business, but they have a lot of guts. They found a factory that print coupons for enterprises on the internet, so they drove to Mexico, stay in the printing factory for observation. They focused on a staff of the printer. They want to cooperate with this man and give him huge profits. The man said that the printing factory would overprint coupons for emergencies. If it is not used up, the surplus will be destroyed, and the man just needs to sneak the coupons into the truck, pay a little more to driver. Then he can send coupons across the country to Connie. It's so easy, after all. No one will take this small coupon to heart, but this humble coupon has caused many companies heavy losses. These two women make millions by selling goods live, but what they are selling is inconspicuous coupons. First, they let a man took coupons from the printer and smuggled from Mexico. Subsequently, Connie set up the sales website. Joe is responsible for the live and sales. They sell coupons at half the value. There are coupons for all kinds of goods on their website. Instantly attracted a lot of viewers. Surge in order volume. Coupons sold out quickly. After all, who doesn't like to save some money? Connie and Joe are so excited, they hurry to work overtime. More and more coupons are stolen from the printing press and then sold to lots of people. They made a lot of money. Their hands cramped when they counted the money. They will wake up laughing in the middle of the night, but the good times are not long. Many supermarkets are flooded with coupons. Some commodities have only 1,000 coupons. In the end, more than 10,000 copies were collected. Some brands lost as much as $1 million because of coupons. This soon alerted the investigators. He found Connie's website, and before they can withdraw the money, blocked their account. The two women were shocked. Will a rising business empire be buried in the hands of supermarket investigators? They quickly found a beautiful hacker to help. The hacker wondered how these two legal idiots make so much money. She unlocked their account first, then deleted Joe's video. Subsequently, the IP of the website is hidden, and the money in the account was dispersed into several bank accounts. The hacker succeeded in helping them. Then hacker asked Connie for 10% of her income in return. With the help of the hacker, they are more unscrupulous. Connie got several ID cards. She collects money from several banks and rented an office. And the investigator on the other side was not angry. He went to the FBI for help. An old agent began to assist him in his investigation, but they have no clue. Connie's business is getting bigger and bigger. Just half a year, they will become rich women. But all this money is black money. How do they wash it? Connie went to dozens of banks, take out nearly 10 million cash from it. They naively think that as long as they turn money into objects, they will be successful in laundering it. But what should they buy for this 10 million? They were used to being poor, and they didn't know how to spend it. How do you spend $10 million? These two women think that arms are valuable, so they wholesale a whole truck of shotguns of the same type as John Wick. Then they bought 5 new Lamborghinis, one for each color. They also rented an aircraft warehouse, used to store luxury cars and yachts. Connie spent a lot of money to make a test tube baby. However, they still have $5 million left after such extravagance. They really don't know how to spend it. Connie hid the money in the express box. The hacker found them, asked where the money has gone. After the hackers learned of their innocent actions, she almost fainted. It turns out that the dozens of accounts she opened for the company were used for money laundering. The money in the account was originally clean. What they did was stupid. They also hoard a lot of things that are not needed and are not easy to sell. Hacker told them to resell their arms and luxury cars as soon as possible, so as not to attract the attention of the police. Then they found the gun organization, posing as an arms dealer to sell arms at low prices. Finally, they put the money back in the bank. They really lost a lot of money. On the other side, investigators send messages by mail. Found Connie's hometown. Asked the cashiers and couriers all over the city. The man who has a crush on Joe will want to tell Joe what happened, but he was targeted by the FBI. They followed Joe, came to the place where coupons are sold. That night, they were arrested. The special police looked at a room full of snacks and toilet paper. They were unbelievable. In order to catch the two people who forged coupons, so many people were sent.
Baby diapers. Could use these. Just have one.
As the evidence is conclusive, the amount involved is huge. Connie could face 40 years in prison. Her husband, who learned the truth, didn't help Connie. Instead, he yelled at her. He even acted as a witness to avoid suspicion. Facing such a scum man, Connie finally chose divorce. Then she spent a lot of money to hire a lawyer. In court, the lawyer said Connie was not a fraud. The coupons are all real. She just took advantage of the supermarket. In the final analysis, it is also the problem of supermarkets. People who have enjoyed the convenience of coupons. All on Connie's side. The bigger the trouble, the bigger the problem. Many brands, in order to avoid causing trouble, affect the company's image. One after another chose to withdraw the lawsuit. Finally, Joe was acquitted. Connie only needs to serve 11 months in the correctional institution. After divorce, Connie's husband seized all the property in the family, except for the snacks Connie bought with the coupons. Joe moved these things out, but she found Connie's millions of cash hidden inside. Joe used this money to go overseas, continue to build their coupon empire. Connie, on the other hand, has a baby in her body. She waited for her release from prison to continue her life as a rich woman.